Hey there, English learner. Stop scrolling for just 1 second. Because what if I told you that the reason you're not fluent has nothing to do with grammar? Nothing. You want to speak clearly, but your accent feels too strong, right? You think everyone is judging you? That feeling of panic when you open your mouth. I've been there. But here's the truth. Nobody starts perfect. Not even native speakers. They make mistakes every single day, but they keep going. Why? Today, I'm giving you 10 simple, powerful secrets to make English a real part of your life. No boring theory, no complicated rules. Just practical strategies that actually work. Did you know that studies show over 50% of fluent English conversation comes from simple, repeated expressions? That means fluency starts with habit, not perfection. The real difference between people who understand English and people who speak English is not talent, it's daily practice and smart techniques. Are you ready? Take a deep breath and repeat after me. I can learn English. I can speak English. Let's dive in. Your English journey changes right now. The first secret is simple. Avoid perfection. This is the confidence killer. Many English learners have one huge problem. They try to be perfect. They wait for the right moment, the right word, the perfect sentence. But guess what? That moment never comes. Perfection is a trap. It makes you afraid to speak. It stops your progress before it even begins. You don't need to be perfect to speak English. You only need to be understood. That is the real goal of communication. Think about this. Even native speakers forget words. They stop. They correct themselves, but they keep speaking. They don't feel ashamed. Communication is always more important than perfection. Now, imagine learning to ride a bicycle. You fall many times, but with each fall, you learn to move better. Learning English works the same way. Every mistake is proof that you are trying. So, when you speak English, don't stop yourself. Instead say, I will speak, and I will learn from my mistakes. That's the mindset of real progress. Remember, fluency is not speaking perfectly. Fluency is speaking naturally. It's speaking with confidence, even when you make errors. Your accent is not a problem. It's part of your story. So, start speaking with courage today. Don't wait to be perfect, because perfection will never make you fluent, but practice will. If perfection is not the goal, what is the real secret to smooth, flowing English? The answer is coming up with our second powerful tip. Don't go anywhere, because this next technique will change how your mouth moves forever. The second secret is called the shadowing technique. This is your mouth gym. Now that we agree that perfection is not the goal, let's move to something incredibly powerful. Shadowing means following a voice. You listen to a native speaker, and you repeat immediately after them. Word by word, you become their shadow. You copy their rhythm, their pauses, their pronunciation, their emotion. Why is this so effective? Because when you shadow, you are training the muscles of your mouth. You are teaching your tongue, your lips, your jaw, to create English sounds naturally. You repeat until your mouth remembers how to speak English smoothly. How to start. Choose a short video, listen carefully to one sentence, then pause, and repeat it exactly as you heard it. Match the tone. Do this every day, even for just 5 minutes. You will notice your pronunciation improving fast. Remember this. Shadowing is your daily workout, your gym for fluency. The more you shadow, the more your English will shine. But wait, there is one more secret that can make your memory stronger than ever. Are you ready to discover the ancient method used by Greek philosophers? The third powerful tip is the method of loci. This is your memory palace. Do you learn new words only to forget them after a few days? Our brain remembers better when learning is connected to emotion and imagination. It's called the method of loci. Here's how it works. Take a place you know very well, your house for example. Then connect each new English word to a specific place in that house. Let's imagine you learn the word apple. You walk into your kitchen and see a big, red apple on the table. The word apple now lives in your kitchen. Later, when you want to remember the words, walk through your house in your imagination. You see the apple, and you say, apple. Your brain connects places with words. That's how the memory becomes super strong. The key is to make the images funny, strange, or emotional. This technique is not only powerful, it's fun. So next time you learn a new English word, place it somewhere in your mind, because when you connect words to pictures, you never forget them. But here's the problem. You can remember the words, but how do you use them naturally in sentences? I'm going to show you a simple, yet brilliant trick to stop learning empty words and start building real conversations. This brings us to tip number 4. Tip number 6 is writing to remember. This is the muscle memory hack. There is something truly magical about writing. When you write, your mind and your hands work together. Writing helps you remember better than reading or listening alone. Repetition through writing makes the memory permanent. When you learn new English words, don't just read them. Write them. Write them several times. Then create a simple sentence with each one. Every time you write, you are not only practicing spelling, you are building a mental image. Writing also helps you slow down and think. You become more aware of the sentence structure. Quick challenge. Try to think of one new English word right now, and trace it on your palm with your finger. Just the action of tracing helps your brain lock it in. Remember, your goal is not to write perfectly. Your goal is to write regularly. Just 5 minutes a day. Writing is not only practice, it is reflection. And every word you write brings you one step closer to fluency. But what if your mind could learn even faster, when it feels calm and relaxed? That is the secret we explore next. Our 7th powerful secret is relax while learning. This is the brain optimizer. Have you ever noticed that when you feel nervous, your mind forgets everything? It is not because you don't know English, it is because you are tense. Your emotional state decides how much you can remember, and how fast you can learn. When you feel relaxed, your brain opens like a door. When you feel afraid, that door closes. A calm mind learns faster and remembers longer. So before you study, take 1 minute to relax. Breathe deeply, smile. Tell yourself, it is fine to make mistakes. I am learning. When you feel calm, your pronunciation becomes clearer, and your confidence grows naturally. Also, try to study in a place where you feel comfortable. Make your study time something pleasant. Remember, learning English should not feel like pressure. It should feel like discovery. So relax, smile, and enjoy the process. Now, imagine taking that calm energy and using it to speak every single day. How powerful would that be? Our 8th secret is simple but vital. Speak English every day. This is your consistency engine. If you want to speak English, you must speak every single day. Speaking is a skill, not a memory test. Your mouth, your tongue, your voice are your instruments. They need daily practice. Many students say, I have nobody to talk to. But that is not a problem. You can still practice alone. Take a book and read aloud. Read with emotion. You can even record yourself and listen. When you read aloud, you train your mouth to move easily. You train your brain to think in English. If you can find a partner, that is great. Talk about simple things, what you did today, what you plan to do tomorrow. The topic does not matter. What matters is consistency. If you cannot find a partner, use technology. You can even talk to yourself. The goal is to keep English alive in your mouth. Remember this, fluency is built from daily actions, not from big moments. 5 minutes every day is better than 2 hours once a week. So speak today, speak tomorrow. Because the more you speak, the more your voice will believe in itself. But now, what if you could turn that daily speaking practice into real-life situations? That is the power of tip number 9. Stick around. And now, since you are speaking every day, we must make that practice feel real. What if you could turn your daily speaking practice into real-life situations, like ordering food or asking for help? That is the power of our next tip. Tip number 9 is role-playing real situations. This is your real-life simulator. Role-playing means pretending you are in a real situation. It helps you train your mind to react in English, not translate from your own language. Imagine this. You are at a restaurant. You can practice saying, "Good evening. I would like some pasta, please." By playing both parts, you learn how to respond naturally. When you do role-playing, your brain starts to connect English with action. You stop thinking, and you start responding. You can do this with a friend, a classmate, or even alone. If you study alone, you can speak to yourself in front of a mirror. You can also use AI or chat tools that let you practice conversations. Do not wait for the perfect opportunity to use English. Create your own opportunities through imagination. So, make English your playground. Act, speak, and have fun while learning. And now, imagine this. After you practice role-playing, there is one more step that can make your communication even stronger. The power to explain things in your own words. That is the key to real understanding. Our 10th and final secret is paraphrasing. This shows real understanding. Paraphrasing means explaining something using your own words. It shows real understanding, not just memory. True fluency begins when you can express the same idea in a different way. That is how you make English your own. Let us imagine this. You listen to a sentence, "The movie was very interesting." You can change it and say, "I liked the movie a lot." The meaning is the same, but now you are thinking in English, not translating. When you paraphrase, you train your brain to be creative. This builds confidence. Here is a simple exercise. Listen to a short video, then pause, and try to explain what you heard in your own words. Do not try to be perfect, just speak. Paraphrasing is not only an exercise, it is a mindset. So from today, do not only repeat English, rebuild it. And now, before we finish, there is one final message that will bring everything together. This is our confidence bonus tip. Be confident. Confidence is the bridge between knowledge and action. If you don't believe in yourself, you will never use those words. Confidence comes before fluency, not after. You must speak first, and confidence will grow with every word you say. Think about a child learning to walk. The child falls many times, but the child stands up again and again. You are the same with English. Every sentence you speak is one more step toward fluency. Your accent is your story. It shows your effort. That is something to be proud of. So, every time you speak English, remember this: you are brave. When you make mistakes, smile. When you feel afraid, speak anyway. Because every word you say builds your future. Confidence is not a gift, it is a choice. Choose to believe in yourself every single day. Now that you know all these tips, I have one final question for you. Which tip helped you the most today? Write your answer in the comments below. Your comment may also motivate another learner. So take a moment, share your favorite tip, and let us grow together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for the next video, where I will show you the 3 worst mistakes native speakers make. You won't believe number 1. See you next time.